Hi, ladies and gents, and everything in between. So, today I have a really special video that really changed my life. And, like, I've been asked this a lot of times, like, how, especially from people that knew me from the past, how did I manage to switch my life around and get myself the life of my dreams? And it's funny because I just remembered today. Lately it's been weird. I haven't been really remembering my dreams, but during the day, like it's actually 5 p.m. when I'm filming this, I just had like a flashback of something I was dreaming about, and I was talking to my subconscious or my higher self, and they were telling me, you've done really well, like you've really switched your life around and you're doing good. And I don't know, I felt like filming this video, so first things first, let's just clean the space. This is today Copar, and I'm still in Mexico. So you can set an intention, ask the universe to give you a sign, ask your higher self to give you a sign. Anything that you believe, if you're looking for something, you can just ask for it from a place of love. And yeah, hopefully this incense is gonna clean the energy, mine, yours, of our spaces too. And let's get started, because I'm gonna try to make it short, but usually every time I say that, I end up making like really long videos. So yeah, as I was telling you, like a lot of people came up to me asking for tips or asking just because they wanted to know more about my journey. And so I'm just gonna give you guys tips of things that work. Take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. This video is specifically designed for people that really feel lost in life, have nothing organized, don't know where to go, don't know what to do, and really start from the ground up. So first, I need you to make a list of everything that you want. Like, take a blank page. If you prefer to do it on your computer, you can do it on your computer. But like, my experience told me that it was better if you were doing this like with a pen and paper, because this way you are manifesting, and you activate parts of your brain that are not activated if you type on a computer. So yeah, make a list of everything that you want. Physically, in your relationships, habits that you want to implement, things that you want to achieve, your dreams. Be wild, like don't censor yourself. Don't tell yourself, oh, this is too big, I can't achieve that, I can't do that. This is the moment when you need to be completely honest with yourself, and even a little bit delusional, if you ask me. What would your life look like if money wasn't an issue, and if you had the balls to go after what you really want, and if you had the balls to go after everything that you've always wanted? What are you jealous of? I've made a video about that. It's really a great way to start knowing what you want and what you need, because basically when you feel jealousy or envy, it's a sign that there is a dream, a desire of yours there. So you need to do something about it. This is your subconscious, your higher self trying to give you hints. What did you want to do when you were a child? Like, are there specific things that you always wanted to do but never did? And yeah, what do you want to change in your life? Like, what are the things that don't make you happy at present moment, and that you really want to do something about? And basically what your perfect life looks like. And also, what do you expect people to give you, and are you expecting your needs to be met? Basically, it's a really great way to start doing that, like basically making a list of that and give that to yourself. And also, I was talking about it in the previous video, it's really great and mandatory for you to like get to know your love languages and give that to yourself. Like, when I prepared this video, I was like, okay, I'm talking to someone like that really wants to change their life around, and that are like single, like that want to take like some time off of everything and just focus on themselves. Of course, it can apply to anyone, but I just had that in mind when I was preparing this video. Now, everything that you've just done, you're going to divide that into categories, like, I'm used to speaking Spanish now, like, I don't know, the physical category, and then career/work/studies, whatever applies to you, and then relationships, and then relationship to yourself, for example. And yeah, so the list that you've done before, it doesn't have to be perfect. Let it be messy. It's just, we're going to start from there, but this is not going to be the end result. Now you're going to divide everything into a 5-year plan. Like, what do you want to achieve in 5 years? And then divide that between like 5 years so that we can get something to get started. And now a really important thing, like, reflect on what you can implement now, like now, I mean like today or in the next few days or tomorrow, like with what you have. Remember, you don't have to wait until everything is perfect to make a move. You just have to get started now and just start implementing habits and a new lifestyle. Always grab something to drink, guys, because my videos are long. Okay, cool. So now, things that I changed, that I implemented, that really helped me get the life of my dreams. Have a morning and night routine, guys. It doesn't have to be something like extra, like a 2-hour long routine, but like now I have a pretty solid routine that works for me. But like, I know if I wake up late or I don't have that many time in the morning, I know what I have to, I know what I want to do in order for me to be able to start my day well. If I don't have time, and this is going to be different for everyone, of course, this is just what works for me. I wake up, I meditate 10 minutes if I don't have time. I don't like to meditate under 10 minutes because I've been meditating for a long time, and 5 minutes for me, I need more time to get grounded. Do whatever works for you. So yeah, 10 minutes meditation and reading for 20 minutes. And then I know, without my phone, like, it's really important to do your morning routine without touching your phone. Like, what I do is put my phone on airplane mode, and only when I feel like grounded in my body, grounded in my energy, I then check my phone. But there are days, like Sundays, for example, which are pretty big for me. Sometimes I don't even turn my airplane mode off. So yeah, have a morning and night routine. Try to do something meaningful. Like, for your morning routine, you can do like meditation or reading or writing or doing affirmations, gratitude lists. You can also just sit there and try to check in with your body, with how you feel. You can draw if that's something you're into. Whatever it is that you do, try to make it like a conscious moment of you just connecting with yourself and with nothing else, like really getting in tune with what you feel, what you need, and being in a state of flow. That's the goal, without any distractions if possible. So yeah, and when it comes to your night routine, you can do like whatever works for you. What I like to do is just get like a moment to just unwind, write, put some like healing frequency music, all that jazz, in order to really get anchored, because during the day you're going to interact with a lot of energies and a lot of stuff. And I think especially before going to sleep, it's really important for me to just like turn my phone on airplane mode once again and just get grounded. Read if I feel like it, like write when I feel like, if I feel like it. What you can do is just like give yourself, I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever works for you, and just do something different every day. Like, check in with yourself and be like, okay, today what do I need? Do I need to go for a walk? Do I need to listen to a podcast? Do I need to draw? Do I need to play the guitar? But as I previously said, just make it like a mindful moment when you're like 100% in. Something else that really helped me was a yearly gist and reflection. So gist is like get your shit together, and it's a term that I heard from Kaylee Nicholson, a YouTuber that I've been following, guys, for years. Like, she changed my life. I'm gonna pop her info down below. And yeah, so before every new year, I'm just gonna sit and do like a full day of checking, like what did I accomplish this year, what did I want to accomplish, how did I feel, like what were the hard lessons, what did I learn, what would I like to do different, what do I like to keep, because it's you always think that you want to change things, and that's an amazing mindset, but there are things that are good about yourself, that are good about what you do, that work for you now, and that you want to keep doing in the future. And I also plan my goals for the year to come, what I want to accomplish, and also how I want to feel. So there is that. And then what I also like to do is like a gist every Sunday. This is my favorite thing ever, guys. Like, Sundays are my favorite days because I'm just taking the day for myself to just like process the week and slowly get into a new week. So what I do is I clean my space. Like, I clean my space, I tidy everything up. I use incense. I try to do this every day, like Monday and night, to really clean the energies. Now I really do like copal, but Palo Santo, I really love it. But like, clean your space, like make it a nice place to live in, because tidy space, tidy mind. Then you can meal prep if that's something you like. I don't really do this regularly, but that works for me. And then what I like to do is I plan my week. Like, what do I want to do, and how do I know what to put in my week? I check like my monthly and yearly plans. I'm like, okay, this year I want to accomplish this. What can I do this week to implement that? And also like monthly plans to really like divide all your year into months and just check what you can do each month to reach your goals, whatever they are. So yeah, I plan my week according to my monthly plan. And also, guys, don't forget to make room for life to happen, because it's amazing to plan. I love this tool because it helps you like do a lot of things, but also like letting yourself be surprised by life is amazing, and you need that too. You can't always control everything, and that's fine. Also on Sundays, of course, laundry and wash your sheets. And also a Sunday reflection. So what worked for me this week? What didn't work? What did I learn? What were the challenges? How can I do to make the next week better? All that jazz. And yeah, a clean space equals a clean mind. So even if you live with your parents or have roomies, you can still make your space a safe one with what you have now. As I previously said, you don't have to wait until you get your own apartment, until you get that job, until you get that and this in order to change. Change has to happen first. And yeah, also Sunday reflection, we have energy givers and energy drainers. So I think it's pretty self-explanatory. And also it's really important to dig deep into your expenses. Because most people just shy away from this and just be like, okay, I'm just not going to look at it. But you have to look at it, because this is something you have to learn if you haven't been told how to deal with that, basically. So yeah, dig deep into that. Like, how much do you exactly earn? How much do you exactly spend? Do you pay for things you never use? What are like your monthly payments? It's time to start sparing too. And even if you don't gain that much, it's not about how much you earn, it's about how you can plan and get this mindset of, okay, I'm going to get my finances right. And it doesn't have anything to do with how much you earn. It's just like a mindset and a habit you have to just like start implementing. And then other things that really, really, really helps me, I know this part is going to be a little okay, I've heard this before, but it's true. And if everyone talks about it, it means that to some extent it works. So meditation. changed my life. If you want to implement this, you can just start like for 5 minutes each morning or each night, whatever works for you. Give it 5 to 6 months, and you're gonna see your life is gonna change. Clean your space with incense, Palo Santo, sage, all that jazz. If you don't really like it at first, you can start doing it like, I don't know, every Sunday, for example. Reading. I think there is really something for everyone when it comes to reading, like whether you like to read poetry or non-fiction, fiction, I don't know, travel guides, whatever it is. I think there's really also comics. Yeah, there is literally, or mangas. There is something for everyone. Just try it. Give it like 3 months. I don't know, like 10 minutes a day, something like that. If you want to start small or even smaller, you can start with 5 minutes. It's not about how long you do it. It's about like the consistency and making it a habit. Then listening to podcasts. There is also like something for everyone. Like when you go to the gym, if you go to the gym, when you're walking, instead of constantly listening to music and being bombarded with different signals, that's a great one. Going to the gym too really changed my life. And I'm not going to go much into details because like everyone knows it. It's really amazing for your mental health. You need some physical activity, whether it is like going to the gym, dancing, whatever it is. And also, like, if you don't like your body, you're just gonna learn how to feel strong and you're gonna feel like really good in your body. It's just like you gain so much, like physically, mentally, on so many different levels. And then subliminals. What I like to do in the morning is like I meditate, then I read. And while I read, I like to listen to subliminals, thanks to my sister. She put me on. And that really works on a subconscious level too. So that's amazing. That's what we want. Then really try to make time every day to do something you love, whether it be taking up a new hobby, going for a walk while listening to a podcast, going for, I don't know, for a new class, like trying new things, because it's gonna help you at the end of the day get out of your comfort zone, get to know yourself more, and maybe meet people that you wouldn't have otherwise met. Really, really good example, really, really good advice. Set timers whenever you need to do something, and don't forget, motivation doesn't come first. You have to first do the things, and only then motivation comes. It's like you don't want to do things, but you force yourself to do it first, and then you get yourself in a state of flow, and then you feel motivated. And people think it works the other way around, but it doesn't. And sometimes, well, what it does is like timers really help your brain know when the thing that you want to do is going to end. Like sometimes working doesn't work or lead to procrastination. And why? Well, only because your brain doesn't know when you're going to be done with the task, and it just like freaks out. And so by setting a timer, you reduce you avoid procrastination, you work faster, and you work more efficiently because you're directly in a state of flow. You're not like, okay, but I really don't want to do this. How can I like just go around it and not do it, Then my last lessons, I'd say, allow flexibility. If you're starting from the ground up, you're gonna have to make some changes along the way, and that's fine. Allow room for error, of course. That's how you're gonna learn, for imperfection also. And don't try to do it all at once. Like, it's going to be frustrating and you're not going to get anything out of it. Like, I know sometimes in the beginning you feel like full of energy and you want to do a lot of things and you want to change like everything in your life at once. But things take time. Like, I feel good in my life now about my routines, about like my goals and all that jazz. I know what works for me. I know what doesn't. But it took me like a long time. And also that's going to be okay. It's like you're going to want to try a lot of things, and some things are going to work really well for you and some things are not going to work, and that's totally fine. You can just drop whatever doesn't work for you. It's part of the plan too. And what I do is I do a check like with my goals every September and every January. And if I'm abroad for a few months, let's say, I do a check with my intentions, with my goals, like before going abroad, and right when I came back. Like if I know, like before coming here, I knew I was going to be here for at least 3 months. And I was like, okay, what do I want to focus on during the next 3 months? Because of course, if I'm traveling and going around, my goals and my routines are not going to be the same as if I'm at home. So yeah, I just changed everything, did a vision board. Also, it works for me. Just see if it works, try it if you haven't. Like what I do is I just gather pictures from Pinterest and I just go on a file, a blank page, and I just like the pictures I want like my goals to be during the year or during the few months. And I put that on my wallpaper on my computer, because what it does is like subconsciously you're going to see your goals and things you want to implement and all that jazz every day, but you're not going to pay conscious attention to it. So basically it's just going to raise your vibrations and send the following message to the universe. Hey, I want to do this. This is already mine. I can feel the vibrations. I can feel everything in my heart, in my body. This is going to work. For some people, it doesn't work. For some others, they want like physical page. Do what works for you. And I think that's it. Yeah, so before coming here, what I did was like I renewed my vision board, because of course my goals and everything wasn't going to be the same. And when I'm going to be back, I'm going to do like a check, like what do I want to implement for the next few months? What do I want to do? And can I just come back to the goals I had set before coming here, or do I have to make adjustments? Because the thing is, like, nothing is perfect, and you're gonna have to make adjustments. You can't just avoid it. This is just how it's gonna be. Things are gonna happen in life. You're gonna have to adjust. I don't know, maybe you're gonna move abroad, because maybe you're just gonna move. Maybe your situation is gonna change. Maybe you're gonna be in a relationship, and odds are you won't be able to follow the exact same routine. But the goal is not to be like rigid and mentally strict. The goal is just to help yourself be aligned with who you are and just get grounded, like feel good in your body, basically. Waking up in the morning and feeling great, feeling grateful, feeling happy, and feeling content with your life. That's what we all want. So yeah, guys, I hope it helps. I hope it helped. I really liked filming this video, because those are things that, yeah, really helped me change my life. And I really did start from the ground up. So if it only like helped 1 or 2 people, I'm just happy I have. And yeah, that's it. See you guys on my next one.